It's time for live sports coverage, brought to you by the KMSR Inc. Sports Boosters and by area businesses from the communities taking part in the game.
Well, we go to game number 6. This is a winner's bracket game between Hillsboro-Reynolds Blue Sox and Thompson. The winner here is in the championship round tomorrow at 11 a.m. and would have to be beat twice to not go to state. Loser turns around and plays the Patriots of Mayville, Portland, about a half hour after this game is concluded. Let's go to the starting lineup. It's brought to you by ChristianCarsOnline.com. Visitors, the Hillsboro-Reynolds Blue Sox leading off and catching Tyson Leshek. Griffin Mitzel in left field bats second, the number 3 hitter, and the pitcher this afternoon, Chase Hafley. Alexander Duffner batting cleanup. He had 7 RBI in their win yesterday, 15-14. Bryce Miller, he will bat in the number 5 spot, batting 6th in right field, Carson Cazzette. Matthew Hershey bats 7th at second base. Brody Dickoff will bat 8th. He's at third base, and Austin Cotton, the 9 hitter, is at shortstop. We'll meet Thompson right after this from Christian Brothers, ChristianCarsOnline.com.
What if your next job paid you up to $60 per clocked hour? Finley Motors of Mayville and Finley are hiring auto techs right now. This is your chance to work in a clean, air-conditioned shop with top-tier benefits like health, dental, vision, simple IRA, paid vacation, and paid GM and EV training. If you're ready for more money, better training, and a shop that respects your time and skills, call 701-524-1200 or email carl@finleymotors.com today.
For Thompson, they come in with a 13-7-1 record, leading off and catching Dex Obdam. Tom Schumacher will man shortstop and bat second. Center fielder Jeremy Tice, he hits third. Cleanup hitter and today's pitcher, Caden Loyland. Batting 5th at third base, Eli Gemmel. Matt Michelson, the left fielder, he'll hit 6th. Batting 7th, the DH, Cooper Larson, bats for R.J. Anderson, the right fielder. Jacob Olson at second base. He'll hit 8th. The 9 hitters, the first baseman, Eli Schumacher. So those are the lineups. We'll be back. First pitch in about a minute or so here. Designing places of lasting value and beauty, Hepper Olson Architects in Buxton, North Dakota and Warren, Minnesota. Hepper Olson Architects will manage your project with the utmost care and attention to detail. From the planning, design, and oversight of the construction, they have the experience and knowledge to assure the successful completion for any building project. Call 701-841-1000 or visit their website at hepperolson.com.
Depend on the experienced team at Hub International to get the most out of your risk management strategy. Here's Corey McGillis.
Every year is different. We do want them to come in. We sit down, we will evaluate what they did, and then we'll look forward to this coming crop year and see if there's any changes that they should be making to best utilize their protection.
Hub International at Portland, Mayville, Edmore, Hatton, Buxton, and Mentor.
Local agents with global resources.
Stop in and meet Kristen Sanders, the new farm and crop rep. Good luck to the Hillsboro Central Valley Blue Sox Legion baseball team from everyone at Farmers Union Oil in Buxton. Make sure your vehicle is in tip-top running condition by having it serviced at Farmers Union Oil in Buxton. They also have a great selection of tires. And for all of your fuel delivery needs, call Farmers Union Oil of Buxton at 847-2550. That's 847-2550 for Farmers Union Oil in Buxton. Well, ready to get things underway. Caden Loyland down the mound. First pitch on the way. Tyson Leshek will miss outside for ball 1.
143.
143 is the time of the first pitch. Next offering from Loyland. There's a strike. 1-1 now the count.
Dan, these teams had certainly different paths to this game, didn't they?
Yes, they certainly did. Give you Caden Loyland's numbers in just a minute. That'll miss low for a ball.
HCB had to rally and get a 15-14 win, and the Tommies
won it by 10 runs.
Yep.
Next pitch, outside. It's now a 3-1 count to the leadoff man, Tyson Leshek. Caden Loyland, 22 innings pitched, 7th appearance, 5th start. He's won 3 and lost 1. Swing and a miss, now a full count to Leshek. 22 innings. He has given up 14 hits, 16 runs, 13 earned, 23 walks, 34 strikeouts, and an ERA of 4.14. 3-2 pitch.
Hit him. Yep.
So the leadoff man for the Blue Sox is aboard. That will bring up Griffin Mitchell, 3 hits and 6 trips in the tournament with 3 runs scored. Loyland will work out of the stretch. Bunt attempt popped up. Loyland a dive to catch it, throws to first. That'll get away, but the runner will stay put as their first baseman Schumacher hustles after it. Nice dive there by Loyland to catch that. 1 out.
And they almost got the double play.
Almost got the double play. Couldn't quite get the throw there. Chase Hafley, 1 for 2, had a home run. 3 runs scored yesterday and got the win in relief.
Wild pitch.
Wild pitch moves runner down to second base. 1-0 the count here on Mitchell. Leshek gets a good lead down at second. Missed on the inside corner, 2-0. Blue Sox wearing light blue tops with white numbers, white pants. Thompson wearing black tops today, green numbers, and gray pants. Strike called at the letters. 2-1 now to Chase Hafley. Loyland will come set. Ground ball foul up the third baseline. 2-2 the count to Hafley. Leshek down at second base with nobody out. Pitch from Loyland. Misses outside. Full count now to Hafley. Loyland to look at second. Now the pitch. Inside, ball 4. So 2 on and 1 out here for the Blue Sox. Brings up Alexander Duffner, the center field. He was 4 for 5 yesterday, a home run and 7 runs batted in, including the game winner. 15-14. In 8 innings yesterday, Blue Sox beat the Patriots. Patriots bounced back with a 10-0 win and a combined no-hitter earlier today. They beat Hatton Northwood. Ball 1 the count now to Duffner. Loyland having trouble finding the strike zone, it appears, a little bit.
Maybe intentionally with Duffner up.
And a throw into center field. Leshek's going to go to third. Now the ball's misplayed, and that's going to get a run around. That'll be 2 errors on the throw and on the center fielder.
Yep.
And it's 1-0 Blue Sox. First run allowed the guy to move to third. The second error allowed him to score. So Leshek scores. All the way to third base went Hafley. 1 ball the count. On Alexander Duffner. Outside, 2-0 the count. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. 2 balls and a strike. Thompson defensively. Keaton Loyland on the mound. Dex Ogden behind the plate. Eli Schumacher at first. Jacob Olson at second. Way outside. It's 3-1 now the count. Eli Gemmel at third. Tom Schumacher at short. Outfield left to right. Mac Michelson, Jeremy Tice, and R.J. Anderson. Way outside for ball 4. So back-to-back walks. And a hit by pitch, it brought in a run. It's going to bring up Bryce Miller. He was 1 for 2 yesterday, a double and a run scored. Dex Obdam out to have a little chat with Caden Loyland. Now back behind the plate he goes. Loyland has a bit of a jam here. Runners on the corners, 1 out and a run in. Missing outside. 1-0 now the count to Miller. Next pitch. So it's called a strike, throw down. Got him. Obdam to the second baseman, Olson, caught stealing Alexander Duffner for out number 2. 1-1 the count right now on Bryce Miller. There's strike 2. 1-2 now the count to Miller.
Most of the runners at third haven't been taken off when that throw to second.
Yeah, I was surprised on that.
Yeah, they've been a little cautious so far.
Strike 3. Hoyland gets out of a jam fairly well here, an unearned run. For the Blue Sox, they come up with 1 run on no hits. There were 2 Thompson errors and a runner left on base. Half inning of play, Hillsboro-Reynolds 1, Thompson coming to bat.
Hatton Prairie Village is an award-winning nursing home and assisted living facility located in Hatton. For the 13th consecutive year, Hatton Prairie Village has been ranked a 5-star facility by CMS. And for the 11th consecutive year, we have been named among the top nursing homes in the country by U.S. News and World Report, and one of the top facilities in the U.S. for customer experience and satisfaction by Pinnacle Quality Insight. If you are thinking about a nursing home or assisted living apartment, we hope you consider Hatton Prairie Village, a national ranked facility for over a decade, providing superior care and services.
Halstead Telephone Company knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to a gigabit over reliable, state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great service available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have individual service or a bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. And you can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone Company. Broadband, voice, TV. Give them a call at 1-800-457-2125.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Mullen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
Obdam to lead things off here for Thompson, left-handed batting catcher. 2 for 2 yesterday, scored a run. And then R.J. Anderson scored 2 runs running for Obdam. Upstairs, ball 1 to Obdam from Chase Hafley. Hafley pitched, about 15, 16 pitches yesterday to get the win in relief?
Yes. Yeah, he came in the 8th and didn't allow a run.
1-1 the count here. To Dex Obdam with Jeremy Tice waiting on deck. Looks to be Tom Schumacher waiting on deck. 2-1 now the count. Fly ball out of play down the left field line, 2-2 the count. Ball hit in the air down the left field line. Out of play.
Almost caught, yeah.
Still 2-2 the count to Dex Obdam.
Give a good effort out there in right field. Nearly chased her down.
Chase Halfley into the wind and the pitch. Fouled out of play on the left side. Still a 2-2 count. For the Blue Sox, Chase Halfley on the mound, Tyson Leschik behind the plate, Bryce Miller at first, Matthew Hershey at second. That'll miss inside. It's now a full count to Dex Obdam. Brody Dickoff is at third. Alex Cotton at short. Fly ball center field. Duffner going back, reaches up, and he made the catch. Almost missed it there.
It was right underneath us,
Yes, it was. So one away. It's going to bring up Tom Schumacher, 0 for 3 yesterday. He was on base, though. He walked and twice reached down in error, scored a run. Halfley's pitch on the way. Outside, ball 1 to Schumacher, Tom Schumacher. Pitch missing high, goes to the backstop. 2-0 the count here to Schumacher.
You always got to get one of those out of your system.
Oops. It's a good turn to do if nobody on base. 3-0 now the count. Halfley swings into the wind in the pitch. Ball 4.
Wow.
Schumacher will walk on 4 pitches.
That looked like a really good pitch.
First walk surrendered by Chase Halfley today. One on, one out for Thompson. Jeremy Tice will come to the plate. Tice was 1 for 2 yesterday, a run and an RBI. RBI ground out, hit by a pitch, and a single and a run scored. Foul ball. 1-1 the count to Tice. Halfley looks at first. Popped up on the infield. Second baseman Hershey waits for it to come down and makes the catch. 2 away. Caden Loyland, the pitcher, will come to the plate. Loyland yesterday 2 for 2 plus a walk, a 3-run homer, and an RBI double. He's got 4 RBIs and 3 runs scored. First pitch to Loyland. That's fouled out of play. For strike 1. Schumacher's still at first. Surprised he hasn't. Kind of surprised they haven't tried to put him in motion. Last year, if he got on, he was running right away.
Right away, yeah. Especially now with a left-handed hitter up. I think Halfley knows that too. He stepped off.
Yep, pitcher steps off. Schumacher goes back to the bag.
Notice Halfley works quick even with a runner on.
Yeah, I like that when a pitcher works fast. Throw it on. Schumacher's in safely with the stolen base. Ball and 2 strikes the count now to Caden Loyland. One, 2 pitch. Missed inside. 2-2 the count to Loyland. If he reaches, Eli Gemmel on deck. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Loyland. First strikeout for Halfley. And that will retire Thompson here in the bottom of the first for post 81. No runs, no hits. There were no errors and 1 runner left on base. 1 complete. ChristianCarsOnline.com scoreboard. Blue Sox 1, post 181, 0.
Contact Hatton Granite, a trusted name for all your stone needs. Whether it is a monument or countertops, Hatton Granite would be happy to work with you. Every order is custom made. You choose the color, style, and design, and the folks at Hatton Granite will bring it to life. They have the largest inventory in the area and competitive pricing. Family owned since 1904, Hatton Granite is located at 1205 Dakota Avenue in Hatton. Give them a call at 543-3494 or visit their website, hattongranite.com.
Having money to get your crop in the ground isn't enough. What's your plan? Where do you want to be years down the road? Hello, this is Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. We care about you and your farming operation. We want to help you to be successful. Don't settle for any financial institution. Choose one that understands your current needs and can help you work towards your long-term goals and objectives. We have a long history based in the Red River Valley. We pride ourselves on understanding agriculture, and we'd be honored to be your bank. The Goose River Bank, strong community, member FDIC.
We'll go to the top of the second. Carson Cassette, Matthew Hershey, and Brody Dickoff will hit. For the Blue Sox, Gazette 1 for 5 in the tournament. Blue Sox got an unearned run, throwing error, then another error that allowed the runner to end up scoring. On a pickoff attempt. Pitches low, ball one. To Gazette. Next offering. That's outside. 2-0 the count here to Cassette. This continues much longer. Brian Overby will come out and talk to the pitcher probably. There's a strike. 2-1 the count to Cassette. He'll be followed by Hershey and then Dickoff. Top of 2, 1-0. Blue Sox with the lead. Misses outside, a 3-1 count. Leyland threw a few pitches in that first inning. Called strike. Full count now to Carson Cassette. Ball 4. Third free pass now given up by Leyland. Leadoff man aboard for the Blue Sox. Matthew Hershey 2 for 5 yesterday of the runs scored in that 15-14 marathon game. Foul backing out of play off the bat of Hershey's for strike 1. Leyland will come set. He looks at first. Nobody going. Strike called. 0-2 now to Matthew Hershey. Dickoff waits on deck. Runner at first. Nobody out for Hillsboro-Reynolds here in the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Gone on strikes is Hershey, second strikeout for Leyland. 1 out, 1 on, brings up Brody Dickoff, the third baseman. 1 for 4 yesterday with a double. Kleckner ran for him and scored a run. Outside, ball 1 to Dickoff. Moylan's next pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1 to Dickoff. Gazette at first with 1 out. Strike 2. 1-2 the count now to Brody Dickoff. Long look in by Leyland. Now comes set. Throw to first. They may have the runner. Nope. Be a stolen base. Set kind of left early, and they threw to first trying to get him out, but he gets in safely. So runner at second now with 1 out. Ball and 2 strikes to count to Brody Dickoff. Swing and a miss, tagged out by Obdam. Third strikeout for Keating Leyland.
On that steal a second, so often when you're picked off, the runners think they need to get into a pickle, but
I've just kept running.
Right, that's what I tell. Just they've got to make 2 good throws, so just keep running.
Because that gets the lead at second with 2 outs. Outside corner for strike 1 to Cotton. Leyland looks a little sharper here now. Foul ball. 0-2 the count here to Cotton. Cotton yesterday 1 for 3, a double and a run scored. He pitched a little bit in relief yesterday as well. That'll miss inside, 1-2 the count.
Yeah, Cotton was the second pitcher came in for the Blue Sox.
Pitch is high. 2-2 now the count here to Austin Cotton. 2-2 from Leyland. Full count. Full count here. The payoff pitch. Called strike 3.
Yep.
Strikes out. All 3 outs were by strikeout by Leyland. He's got 4 of them now.
The last one was a nasty curveball.
For the Blue Sox, no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 1.5. ChristianCarsOnline.com scoreboard. Blue Sox 1, Post 181, 0.
What if your next job paid you up to $60 per clocked hour? Finley Motors of Mayville and Findlay are hiring auto techs right now. This is your chance to work in a clean, air-conditioned shop with top-tier benefits like health, dental, vision, simple IRA, paid vacation, and paid GM and EV training. If you're ready for more money, better training, and a shop that respects your time and skills, call 701-524-1200 or email carl@finleymotors.com today.
Nosted Brothers Incorporated is your local excavation and utility contractor based in Hatton, North Dakota. They offer a wide range of services to meet all your excavation and utility needs. Whether it is installation of new, replacement of old, or a little repair on what you have, they can do it all and have been since 1974. Please contact them for assistance with your next project by phone 701-543-3821, in person at 415 7th Street in Hatton, or visit their website, nostedbrothers.com.
Top of the order for the Blue Sox, it'll be Leshek, Mitzel, and Halfley. Foul ball backing out of place. Strike. I should turn my lineup card over and get to the Thompson players. It'd be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. 1 strike to Gemmel on a foul ball. Grounded to first. They juggle it a couple times, but recovering in time for the out is Halfley. 1-3 on the putout. 1 up, 1 gone here in the second.
We need a bigger handle on that ball. That's a couple times guys have been fumbling it.
Gemmel was 1 for 3 yesterday with 2 RBI. It's going to bring up Mac Michelson. He takes ball 1. Michelson was 1 for 3, a runner and an RBI yesterday. 2-0 the count. Here's a strike. 2-1 to Michelson. Cooper Larson, the on-deck hitter. That misses. 3-1 now the count. Popped up in the air, and foul ball catch made by the first baseman, Miller. 2 outs. Going to bring up Cooper Larson, the DH. He's batting for the right fielder, R.J. Anderson, today. Larson yesterday, he hit a 2-run homer. He was 1 for 2, 2-run homer, 2 runs scored. takes ball 1. 2 outs, nobody on for Thompson. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to Cooper Anderson. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes now to Cooper Anderson, designated hitter for Thompson. Larson, I'm sorry, Cooper Larson. Batting for R.J. Anderson. 2-2 now the count.
Halfley's not messing around, is he? He's coming right at you with a lot of fastballs.
He's attacking. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Larson. That is strikeout number 2 for Chase Halfley. 1, 2, 3. Goes post 181 in the bottom of the second. 2 innings complete. ChristianCarsOnline.com scoreboard is still 1-0 Blue Sox.
Always great savings when you shop at Miller's Fresh Food. Check out their new website. It's www.millersfresh.com. At Miller's Fresh Foods, they have an instant cash machine. They accept gift cards, USDA food stamps, and WIC vouchers are all welcome. That's Miller's Fresh Foods, Mayville, Hatton, Cooperstown, Hillsboro, Northwood, Larimore.
Get a quote today from a local insurance agency you can rely on at Hunter Insurance Agency. Contact Johnny Jorgensen at 874-2122 to help protect your crop investments with hail and multi-peril crop insurance. They will also cover your farm, business, home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. Hunter Insurance Agency. Quality insurance coverage and service you can count on when you need it most. Visit HunterInsuranceAgency.com for more information about insurance from Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency.
Just about done with his warm-up tosses, Caden Loyland. We move along to the top of the third, top of the order due for the Blue Sox. Tyson Leschik, Griffin Mitzel, and Chase Halfley. Leschik hit by a pitch. Went to second on a wild pitch, and then a pickoff attempt. Went into center field, throwing error, and then an error on the center fielder because he couldn't pick it up. That's the only run in this game. Loyland pitched from the set, even if nobody on base. High fly ball. That's hit deep to left field, and that is out of here. Clearing the chain link monster, Tyson Leschik, and that'll make it 2-0. That left a bat. I was pretty sure that was gone. It was awfully high in the air.
And the way that flag's blowing right now, anything, it's like Wrigley when the wind's blowing out here.
So quickly it's 2-0. Griffin Mitzel bat. He popped out to the pitcher on a bunt attempt. Loyland back in the first inning. Outside, ball 1. To Griffin Mitzel. There's a strike. 1-1 the count to Griffin Mitzel. Missing outside, 2-1 now to Loyland. Next pitch on the way from Loyland, way outside to the backstop. 3-1 the count here to Mitzel. Chase Halfley waits on deck. That's upstairs, ball 4. A run in on a home run by Leschik. Now a runner at first with nobody out. Fourth walk given up by Loyland. Chase Halfley, he walked, was left stranded at third back in the first inning. Outside corner for strike 1. Breaking ball missed inside, 1-1 the count. Mitzel at first, held on by Eli Schumacher. Ground ball to third. They go to second for one. Relay to first. He dropped the ball.
Oh. Yeah, I was waiting to see the umpire call, and then I saw the ball.
Yep. So reaching on a fielder's choice is Halfley, since you cannot assume a double play.
A quick turn.
Yeah, well, it's 5-4 on the force out at second. So one out now. Runner at first is Halfley. Brings up Duffner. Alexander Duffner walked back in the first inning. Ball 1 to Duffner. Missing high with the breaking pitch. 2-0 the count. Halfley a very short lead at first. Fouled back. 2-1 the count to Alexander Duffner. Bryce Miller in the on-deck circle. Leyland comes to the belt. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes now the count to Duffner. Walked in the first, was thrown out by Dex Obdam to the second baseman, Olson. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Duffner. Strikeout number 5 for Caden Leyland.
That's about an unhittable spot right under his hands.
Yeah. Good pitch.
Yes, very good pitch. He's been moving it around the zone real well.
Bryce Miller will hit 0 for 1. He was the first strikeout victim back in the first inning. Breaking ball that really didn't break much. 1-0 the count to Miller. Leyland's next offering. Swing and a foul back. 1-1 the count. Blue Sox got a leadoff homer from Tyson Leschik. There's now 2 outs with Halfley the runner at first. Missing high. 2-1 is Leyland's count here to Bryce Miller. 5th batter to come up here in the inning. Missed inside. 3-1 the count to Bryce Miller. If he reaches, Cassette waits on deck. There's a strike. Full count now to Bryce Miller. Leyland looks into Obdam, comes set. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 6 as Miller goes down swinging. Blue Sox here in the third. They get 1 run on a leadoff home run by Tyson Leschik. 1 run on a hit. There were no errors. And 1 runner left on base. 2.5. ChristianCarsOnline.com scoreboard now reads Blue Sox 2, Thompson 0.
Look to Luther Memorial Home for a rewarding career working with people. Luther Memorial Home is currently looking for CNAs, full-time and part-time, on all shifts. Starting wages are over $21 an hour, plus a $5,000 sign-on bonus for full-time employees. For more information about employment at Luther Memorial Home or taking the next CNA class, contact Jessica Mock in Human Resources at 701-786-3401 or visit luthermemorialhome.com for an application.
Good luck to all the area teams from Lunseth Plumbing and Heating Company. Lunseth is a leading mechanical contractor in the Red River Valley. They offer full-service design build for your plumbing, heating, fire protection, and automation needs. Celebrating 90 years in business, Lunseth Plumbing and Heating is employee-owned. Give them a call at 701-772-6631 and start your career today. It's your future. Own it. Lunseth Plumbing and Heating Company.
Bottom of 3, 8, 9, and 1 hitters due for post 181. Jacob Olson, Eli Schumacher, then back to the top, and Dex Obdam. Swing and a miss, strike one to Jacob Olson. 1 for 2 in the tournament. Scored 2, drove in 2. Balls one back into the netting. 0-2 the count to Olson. Swung and a miss down on strikes. Goes Olson. Strikeout number 3 for Halfley. Eli Schumacher to hit 1 for 2 yesterday. Scored 2 runs. Left-handed batting first baseman. He was a guy they DH'd for in the spring. 1 strike to Schumacher. Next pitch. Fly ball lifted into left, and there to make the catch is Griffin Mitzel for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 gone on 4 pitches. Obdam will bat. Dex Obdam 0 for 1 on a fly to center.
Halfley sitting at 35 pitches so far.
Not terrible for the third. Obdam gets hit by the pitch, and he's not happy about that.
And we jinxed him again.
So Obdam will walk slowly to first base. I think getting hit by a Halfley fastball does not feel the greatest.
That'll leave a mark. Surprised no courtesy runner with 2 outs.
Yeah, a little surprising. It's going to bring up Tom Schumacher. He walked back in the first inning. Halfley to the set. Strike 1. 0-1 the count here to Tom Schumacher, the Thompson shortstop. Missing outside, 1-1 now the count to Schumacher. Obdam at first of 2 outs. Wow, it's a pretty good looking pitch here.
Again, no, didn't miss by much. He was trying to work the inner part of the plate there, get Tommy off the plate a little.
2-1 to Schumacher, Tom Schumacher. 3-1 now the count. Obdam at first, 2 outs. Halfley's 3-1 pitch. There's a fly ball hit to left field over everybody's head. In the deepest part of the ballpark, Obdam's rounding third. He will score, and it's now a 2-1 game. The ball laying loose, trying to get to third, and he gets there. It'll be a double, and a run batted in for Tom Schumacher.
Yeah, Schumacher got up on the count 3-1, and he got his pitch, and he hit it hard.
If he'd put it a little more in towards the scoreboard, he'd have had it tied it up.
Yep, that's what I was wondering if he might not try.
It's going to bring up Jeremy Tice, 0 for 1 in this one on a pop out to the second baseman. So 2-1 now, first run for Thompson. Runner at third base, pop up on the infield. Shortstop Cotton will make the catch to retire the side. Fort Thompson post 181 here in the third inning. They get 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors and a runner left. We played 3. ChristianCarsOnline.com scoreboard. Blue Sox 2, Thompson 1.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Rexine, your downtown eye doc. Back to school time is almost here. At Eyes on Broadway and Rexine Family Eye Care, we want to set you up for success this school year. Whether it's hitting the books or hitting the game-winning shot, clear vision is key. Don't let poor vision hold your child back.
Set up an appointment with Dr. Michael Rexine at michaelrexine.com with locations in both Fargo and Mayville.
I promise you will see the difference.
Designing places of lasting value and beauty, Hepper Olson Architects in Buxton, North Dakota and Warren, Minnesota. Hepper Olson Architects will manage your project with the utmost care and attention to detail. From the planning, design, and oversight of the construction, they have the experience and knowledge to assure the successful completion for any building project. Call 701-841-1000 or visit their website at hepperolson.com.
Crop insurance is a vital part of a farmer's risk management strategy. Here's Corey McGillis from Hub International.
Crop insurance gives them the foundation for which they can go forward, grow their crop, market their crop, knowing that if things don't go as planned, they do have something to fall back on, which will help them to continue farming going forward.
Hub International at Portland, Mayville, Edmore, Hatton, Buxton, and Mentor. Local agents with global resources.
Stop in and meet Kristen Sanders, the new farm and crop rep.
Well, we go to the top of the fourth. 6, 7, 8 hitters due for the Blue Sox. Cassette, Hershey, and Dickoff. 2-1. Hillsboro-Reynolds with the lead in the top of the fourth. An unearned run in the first and a home run by Leshik in the third. First pitch misses way low. Ball one, the count to Gazette. Drew a base on balls in the second. Stole second, was left stranded there when Leyland struck out the next three batters. Foul out of play, 1-1 now to Cassette. Outside. That ball didn't move the way I think he wanted it to.
Yeah, it didn't come back. He was looking to get that outside corner and just kind of hung up there.
2-1 pitch. High. 3 balls and a strike now the count here to Cassette. That'll miss for ball 4. 5 walks surrendered by Leyland. Brings up Matthew Hershey, went down swinging back in inning number 2. The second of 6 strikeouts by Caden Leyland. Missing low. 1 ball, no strikes here to Hershey.
He didn't give anything away if he's going to bunt.
Swinging a foul. 1-1 the count here to Hershey. Leyland to the set. Now the pitch. Now they're going to throw to first. Runner back in safely. That's Cassette. Bunt. Oh, it's foul ball. Went foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the count to Hershey. He'll come back to home plate. Cassette goes back to first.
We had a bunt this summer on our Babe Ruth game, and our baselines are Agri-line, but the grass has got a little ledge to it, and it actually went from foul into fair. It came back.
Ground ball hit to third. They'll throw to first for the out. Gemmel across to the first baseman, Eli Schumacher, on a 5-3 put out. Moving up to second base, Cassette. One away now. Runner at second for the Blue Sox. They lead it 2-1. Here in the top of the fourth.
That would have been a real close play at second if Gimmel tried to go to second.
Might not have made it there in time.
No.
Dickoff went down swinging his first at bat. Swings and misses for strike one. One on, one out here. Top of fourth, 2-1. Blue Sox with the lead. That'll miss. 1-1. He's not getting that break.
No, not finishing the pitch.
1-1 pitch from Loyland. Broke too much. 2-1 now the count. I would think has thrown quite a few pitches by now. Swung on and missed.
He's at 72 now.
Okay. 2-2 now the count here to Dickoff. Under at second with one out. Pop up on the infield. Second baseman makes the grab. That's Olson. 2 outs. The runner still at second for the Blue Sox. Bring up the number 9 hitter, Austin Cotton. He was caught looking on a strikeout in the second. There's a strike on the inside corner. 0-1 to Cotton. Loyland's next pitch. Low, ball and a strike to count. Strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes to count now to Cotton. Loyland looks into Obdam to get a sign. Comes set. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Cotton. 7 strikeouts now for Caden Loyland. For the Blue Sox in the top of the fourth, no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. Halfway point, 3.5. ChristianCarsOnline.com scoreboard still reads Blue Sox 2, Thompson 1.
Good luck to the Hillsboro Central Valley Blue Sox Legion baseball team from everyone at Farmers Union Oil in Buxton. Make sure your vehicle is in tip-top running condition by having it serviced at Farmers Union Oil in Buxton. They also have a great selection of tires. And for all of your fuel delivery needs, call Farmers Union Oil of Buxton at 847-2550. That's 847-2550 for Farmers Union Oil in Buxton.
Hatton Prairie Village is an award-winning nursing home and assisted living facility located in Hatton. For the 13th consecutive year, Hatton Prairie Village has been ranked a 5-star facility by CMS. And for the 11th consecutive year, we have been named among the top nursing homes in the country by U.S. News and World Report, and one of the top facilities in the U.S. for customer experience and satisfaction by Pinnacle Quality Insight. If you are thinking about a nursing home or assisted living apartment, we hope you consider Hatton Prairie Village, a nationally ranked facility for over a decade, providing superior care and services.
Bottom of 4 for Thompson. It'll be Loyland, Gemmel, and Michelson. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Loyland went down swinging back in the first. Takes strike 1. Halfway will miss outside. 1-1 now the count here to Loyland. A 2-1 count as the pitch missed outside. Strike called. 2-2 now the count to Caden Loyland. There's a drive to center, and backing up right in front of us here to make the catch is Duffner. 1 up, 1 gone. On a fly to center.
He hit that pretty solid.
Yeah, that was hit well. I was thinking about the glass here for a minute. It's going to bring up Eli Gemmel. He grounded out to the pitcher in the second, 0 for 1. Strike called. 0-1 to Gemmel. This one high in the air, and it'll drop foul behind the Blue Sox dugout. 0-2 the count here. To Gemmel. Michelson waits on deck. Pitch upstairs. Ball and 2 strikes to count here. To Eli Gemmel, 1 out, nobody on, and a swing and a miss, and he's gone.
Boy, he set him up there, didn't he? Went high first and then low and away, changing that eye level.
4th strikeout now for Halfley. Mac Michelson fouled out to the first baseman Miller in his first at bat. Pitch upstairs, ball 1. Missed high, 2-0 the count. 2 outs, nobody on for Thompson. Strike called. 2-1 the count to Michelson. There's a ground ball into left field for a base hit. So Michelson aboard with 2 outs. It's going to bring up Cooper Larson. Oh for 1 in this one. First pitch missing for ball 1. Runner safe, stolen base for Michelson. Throw was there, just not quite in time. I said Olsen had a home run. That's not right. The home run belongs to Cooper Larson.
Yep.
Ball tip. Okay. 2-2 to Cooper Larson, excuse me. Pitch misses. Full 3-1 the count. Michelson at second with 2 out. Ball 4. Larson works a walk. Second walk. Charge to Chase Halfley. Olsen is 0 for 2 with a walk in the tournament. Jacob Olsen at the plate. 2-0 the count to him.
Catcher's coming out for a little conference.
That'll give time for the batter Olsen to go talk with Nate Solis. Leshek still out talking to Halfley. 2-0 count to Olsen. If he can reach, Eli Schumacher's on deck. Got the first 2 outs. Then a single and a walk.
Strike.
Yep. 2-1 to Olsen. Playing at second base. Swinging a foul back. 2-2 now the count.
There's a big hole on the right side. If Olsen can shoot it that way. Hershey's holding quite a bit at second.
Called strike three.
Yep.
And that is the 5th strikeout for Chase Halfley. For Thompson, here in the bottom of the 4th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. 4 complete. ChristianCarsOnline.com scoreboard still reads Hillsboro-Reynolds 2, Thompson 1.
Halstead Telephone Company knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to a gigabit over reliable, state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great service available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have individual service or a bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. And you can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone Company. Broadband, voice, TV. Give them a call at 1-800-457-2125.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
Go to top of 5, top of the order for the Blue Sox, Leshek, Mitzel, and Halfley. Leshek been hit by a pitch and a home run. 2 runs scored on a 1-for-1 outing, and he really hit that home run out of here. There's a strike.
That's the difference in the ball game right now.
Yes, it is. Long pause here by Loyland. Now the pitch. Inside corner for a strike. 0-2 the count to Leshek. Don't want to give him anything good to hit. Swinging a foul. He stays alive. 2 strikes a count.
Loyland likes to put it right under their hands, doesn't he?
Looks like that. That's kind of what he's aiming to do.
Yeah, and that's a tough spot to hit.
Fly ball to left field. Coming on, making the grab is Michelson. 1 up, 1 gone. It's going to bring up Griffin Mitzel, 0-for-1. Walked in the 3rd and then was forced out at second base. Wayland's pitch. Swing on and a miss. 1 strike here to Griffin Mitzel. Next pitch. In the dirt. 1-1 the count to Mitzel. One ball, 1 strike. Long look in by Loyland to Dex Obdam. Now he's set. Swing and a miss on the outside corner. 1-2 the count to Mitzel. Chase Halfley waiting on deck. Missed outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Mitzel. 1 away, top of 5, HCV, or I should say Hillsboro-Reynolds with a 2-1 lead. Right back to the mound, booted for a moment. Now the throw, and they'll get the out. 1-3 on the putout. Loyland to Eli Schumacher for out number 2. It's going to bring up Chase Halfley. He's 0-for-1. He's walked and reached down a fielder's choice. He has the talent to hit one out as well.
He can help himself out a lot right here. And again, the wind's picking up.
Yes, it is. Breaking ball missed inside that time. 1 strike to count here to Halfley. Caught the outside corner. Well, then again, outside, 2-1 the count. Wayland's next offering. Ground ball foul up the third baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count here to Halfley. 2 out, nobody on. Top of 5, 2-1. Blue Sox have the lead. Wayland's pitch to the backstop. Full count now for Chase Halfley. The 3-2 payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. Didn't miss by a lot.
Nope. And Halfley held. That was tough to do.
The 6th walk given up by Loyland. So he struck out 7 and walked 6.
Puts him in the plus column, right?
Yeah. Alexander Defner 0 for a wonderful walk and a strikeout. 1 out with 2 out now for the Blue Sox. Pitch missed high for ball 1. Well, it looked pretty good.
Yep. He's not missing by much when he does miss.
2-0 to Defner. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now, the count to Defner. Wayland gets his sign from Dex Obdam, comes to the belt, and now the batter steps out.
Wayland's kind of one of those crafty lefties, isn't he? He doesn't overpower you with his fastball, but he's got good off-speed stuff.
Mm-hmm. 2-1 pitch on the corner. 2-2 now the count here to Defner.
With all the Twins injuries, maybe we could use them here in the rest of the season.
See if Halfley takes off with the pitch with 2 outs. 2-2 pitch. Grounded foul. 1 on, 2 out. 2 balls, 2 strikes remains to count here on Defner. Full count.
Now he'll be off.
Yeah, with the count full, the runner can take off with the pitch.
If he can hit that gap over here in the corner, Halfley will score.
Swing and a miss. Gone on strikes now is Defner. That's strikeout number 8 for Caden Loyland. And retires the side for the Blue Sox in the top half of the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. 4.5, ChristianCarsOnline.com scoreboard. 2-1, Blue Sox the lead.
Contact Hatton Granite, a trusted name for all your stone needs. Whether it is a monument or countertops, Hatton Granite would be happy to work with you. Every order is custom made. You choose the color, style, and design, and the folks at Hatton Granite will bring it to life. They have the largest inventory in the area and competitive pricing. Family owned since 1904, Hatton Granite is located at 1205 Dakota Avenue in Hatton. Give them a call at 543-3494 or visit their website, hattongranite.com.
We know you're on the move and like the convenience of being able to do your business when it's convenient for you. Hi, this is Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. We may be the oldest state bank in North Dakota, but that doesn't mean we haven't transformed with the times, especially when it comes to helping you with your banking needs. We offer leading-edge online and mobile banking services that make it easy for you to do your banking 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We understand you are always on the go. Choose a bank that goes with you no matter where you are. The Goose River Bank, strong community, member FDIC.
Bottom of 5, 9, 1, and 2 hitters for Thompson, Eli Schumacher, then Dex Aldo and Tom Schumacher. First pitch missing outside for ball 1. Eli Schumacher 0 for 1 on a fly to left. 1-1 now the count. Thompson just 2 hits in this game. 2-1 now the count. Hillsboro Central Valley with 1 hit, a home run. 3-1 the count now to the leadoff man, Eli Schumacher, the first baseman. Strike called. Full count now to Eli Schumacher with Obdam waiting on deck. Swinging a foul out of play. Count remains full to Eli Schumacher. Called strike 3. Strikeout 6 for Chase Halfley. 1 up, 1 gone. That's going to bring up Dex Obdam. 0 for 1. Fly to center, hit by a pitch, scored a run on a double by Tom Schumacher. Everybody swinging around towards right field for the left-handed batter. Pitch upstairs, ball 1. Next offering.
Up and away.
2-0. 2-0 pitch from Halfley is high. 3-0 the count. Three-0 pitch. Ball 4, kind of an intentional walk.
I don't know if you want to put any base runners on, especially with Tommy Schumacher coming up.
Third walk by Halfley. Schumacher 1 for 1, a walk and an RBI double.
Halfley sitting at just 77 pitches so far.
That's not bad.
Nope, that's pretty good. We think Loyland's about 85 to.
Okay. Halfley will come set. First pitch to Schumacher. Balled straight back and out of play for strike 1.
You got to think Obdam's going to take off on one of these pitches, don't you?
I would think so. Ground ball hit to third. They go to second for 1. Relay to first will not be made. No, they force out Obdam. 5-4 on the put out at second base. 2 outs, reaching on the fielder's choice is Schumacher.
He was motoring down the line. He didn't want a double play.
It's going to bring up Jeremy Tice. He's 0 for 2 today. Pop to second and pop to short. Strike called.
He had one of their homers yesterday, right? Tice did?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
There's a strike. I think
Larson had one.
And Loyland, I think, had
one. Oh,
one.
there we go.
Pitches outside. Schumacher going down. He's safe. Schumacher at second with a stolen base. Ball and 2 strikes to count on the batter, Tice. Yes, it was Loyland and Larson that homer.
Okay.
1-2 the count to Jeremy Tice. That'll miss outside. Counts even at 2-2. Schumacher at second. Potential tying run out there for Thompson. Pitch to Tice. Swing and a miss. It's gone on strikes. 7 strikeouts now for Chase Halfley. Bottom was 5 for the Thompson post 181. No runs. There were no hits, no errors, and a runner left on base. 5 complete. ChristianCardsOnline.com scoreboard. It's still 2-1. Blue Sox over post 181.
What if your next job paid you up to $60 per clocked hour? Finley Motors of Mayville and Finley are hiring auto techs right now. This is your chance to work in a clean, air-conditioned shop with top-tier benefits like health, dental, vision, simple IRA, paid vacation, and paid GM and EV training. If you're ready for more money, better training, and a shop that respects your time and skills, call 701-524-1200 or email carl@finleymotors.com today.
Nosted Brothers Incorporated is your local excavation and utility contractor based in Hatton, North Dakota. They offer a wide range of services to meet all your excavation and utility needs. Whether it is installation of new, replacement of old, or a little repair on what you have, they can do it all and have been since 1974. Please contact them for assistance with your next project by phone 701-543-3821, in person at 415 7th Street in Hatton, or visit their website, nostedbrothers.com.
Top of 6, Caden Leyland, over 100 pitches, I heard.
101.
101. Yep. He's got, 19 left?
19 left for today, yep.
Bryce Miller 0 for 2 is struck out twice. It'll be Miller, Cassette, and Hershey here in the bottom of the 6th, or top of the 6th for the Blue Sox. There's a drive into left field, a base hit by Bryce Miller. Hit number 2 for the Blue Sox. Bring up Carson Gazette. He's walked twice. Stole a base.
Dan, you got to think the bunt's coming. Blue Sox need an insurance run here.
Well, Gimmel is even with the bag at third. The first baseman's got a hold of the runner. Bunt attempt. Did he offer?
Nope. He pulled it back.
Pulled it back. If you don't hold with the runner, he'd be on second base in an instant.
Yep. So he might push it towards first, especially with a left-handed pitcher falling off the other side.
1 ball the count here to Cassette. Squares the bunt, pulls his bat back. 2-0 the count. Woodland's pitch on its way. Gets a strike. 2-1 now the count to Cassette. Did not show bunt that time. Miller short lead at first. There's the outside corner. 2-2 now the count here to Cassette. Little cup set. Looks at first. That's outside, a full count now to Carson Cassette, who's already walked twice in this game. Swing and a foul. Count remains full. Runners taking off. Ball 4. Third walk for Cassette today. And I believe that is the 4, 5, 6. That's the 7th walk.
Yep.
2 on, nobody out. Hershey at the plate. He struck out and grounded out. Pops a bunt in the air, foul for strike one. That left the ballpark or the ball yard.
Yeah, that got out over by the first base dugout. He might have to turn a wee bit earlier if he's going to bunt. That kind of came up on him quick.
Squares to bunt. Gets the bunt down. Throw to third.
Got him.
They got him. Nice play by Dex Obdam.
Yeah, he didn't get it far enough out in the field.
Catcher to the third baseman. 2-5 on the putout. Obdam to Gemmel. One away with two on. Down to second goes Kazette. Reaching on a fielder's choice is Hershey. Braden Chenault running. Batting for Dickoff.
Dan, I used to like to put, with runners at first and second, put the bunt down the first base line instead, just so that if the catcher got it, he's got a longer throw. I know a lot of teams like to go towards the third baseman and force him to do the play, but philosophies, I guess.
Yeah.
Or just hope they can get the bunt down either side.
Chenault the bat for Dickoff, who is 0 for 2. Maybe he's a better bunter. He swings and hits one foul and out of play. Strike one to Dickoff. 2 on, 1 out. We're in the top of the 6th, still 2-1. Blue Sox with the lead. Kazette gets a lead at second. Pitch inside, blocked by Obdam. 1-1 now, the count to Dickoff. Or to Chenault, I'm sorry. Next pitch to Chenault. Fouled away. 1-2 to Chenault. Austin Cotton waits on deck. Loyland to the set. The 1-2. Ground ball to third. They'll go to first for the out. And runners will move up. 5-3. Gemmel to Eli Schumacher for out number 2. That allowed Kazette to move up to third and Hershey to second. So 2 on, 2 out. It'll bring up Austin Cotton, who struck out twice today. And how many?
15.
115. He's got 5 left. Well, he'll be able to at least face this batter.
Yep. We've got 2 outs. Yep.
Loyland comes set. Pitch on the way. Outside. Ball 1 to Cotton. Two and 0 now, the count to Cotton. Bases are loaded for the Burros. No, his runners at second and third, my mistake. There's a strike.
Yeah, that's the coach. He's pretty close to the base.
Two and 1 now, the count to Cotton. Loyland's next pitch. Fly ball in the air.
Whoa.
Caught on the run by Tom Schumacher to squash the rally of the Blue Sox.
That drops, Dan. That's 2.
Oh, easily. For the Blue Sox in the top of the 6th, no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and 2 runners left on base. We played 5.5. ChristianCarsOnline.com scoreboard still reads Blue Sox 2, Thompson 1.
Always great savings when you shop at Miller's Fresh Food. Check out their new website. It's www.millersfresh.com. At Miller's Fresh Foods, they have an instant cash machine. They accept gift cards, USDA food stamps, and WIC vouchers are all welcome. That's Miller's Fresh Foods, Mayville, Hatton, Cooperstown, Hillsboro, Northwood, Larimore.
Get a quote today from a local insurance agency you can rely on at Hunter Insurance Agency. Contact Johnny Jorgensen at 874-2122 to help protect your crop investments with hail and multi-peril crop insurance. They will also cover your farm, business, home, auto, life, and health insurance needs. Hunter Insurance Agency. Quality insurance coverage and service you can count on when you need it most. Visit hunterinsuranceagency.com for more information about insurance from Johnny Jorgensen and Hunter Insurance Agency.
It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Thompson. Post 181 in the bottom of the 6, Caden Loyland, Eli Gemmel, and Mac Michelson. Loyland 0 for 2 in this game. Hits one foul down the left side for strike one. Swing and a miss. Big Rip didn't get it. 0-2 now the count. To Caden Loyland. Halfley trying to protect the one-run lead. Down low. Ball and 2 strikes to Loyland. Loyland homered to center last night. Chopper up the first baseline. Catcher's throw is just in time to get Loyland on a 2-3 putout. Leshik to Miller. Must have Chenault at third base now. Nope, Dickoff re-entered. Eli Gemmel to bat. He's 0 for 2. Ground out and a strikeout. There's a line drive back up the middle. Gemmel will reach with the third hit of the game for Thompson. Hits have been hard to come by so far today, except for that home run by Leshik.
Yeah, both pitchers have done a great job of keeping the batters off balance, and the infielders have been making plays too.
Blue Sox have 2 hits. Thompson has 3. Bunted down the third baseline. They'll throw to first. They'll get the out. Sacrifice bunt by Michelson. Never understood the 2-out sacrifice, but whatever works. So now we have 2 outs. Runner at second. And Cooper Larson at the plate. 0 for 1. He's walked once and struck out. Foul ball back behind the plate. And that's caught by Leshik, and that will retire the side. For Thompson, here in the bottom of the 6th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We played 6. ChristianCarsOnline.com scoreboard. It remains Blue Sox 2, Thompson 1.
Look to Luther Memorial Home for a rewarding career working with people. Luther Memorial Home is currently looking for CNAs, full-time and part-time, on all shifts. Starting wages are over $21 an hour, plus a $5,000 sign-on bonus for full-time employees. For more information about employment at Luther Memorial Home or taking the next CNA class, contact Jessica Mock in Human Resources at 701-786-3401 or visit luthermemorialhome.com for an application.
Good luck to all the area teams from Lunseth Plumbing and Heating Company. Lunseth is a leading mechanical contractor in the Red River Valley. They offer full-service design build for your plumbing, heating, fire protection, and automation needs. Celebrating 90 years in business, Lunseth Plumbing and Heating is employee-owned. Give them a call at 701-772-6631 and start your career today. It's your future. Own it. Lunseth Plumbing and Heating Company.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Rexine, your downtown eye doc. Back to school time is almost here. At Eyes on Broadway and Rexine Family Eye Care, we want to set you up for success this school year. Whether it's hitting the books or hitting the game-winning shot, clear vision is key. Don't let poor vision hold your child back.
Set up an appointment with Dr. Michael Rexine at michaelrexine.com with locations in both Fargo and Mayville.
I promise you will see the difference.
Acting up a little bit.
Jeremy Tice on to pitch.
Technology.
Caden Loyland goes 6 innings before he ran out of pitches. 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, walked 7, struck out 8, a wild pitch, and he hit a man. We're in the top of the 7th, top of the order due for the Blue Sox. Leshik, Mitzel, Halfley. Tyson Leshik has scored both runs. One unearned and one hit well out of the ballpark. Face Jeremy Tice. First pitch from Tice. Called a strike. (28 2/3 innings for Jeremy Tice this year. There's another strike. 0-2 the count. 7th appearance. 1-4, lost none. 21 hits, 13 runs, 10 earned. Foul ball. Walked 24, struck out 37, ERA of 2.44. 1-2 the count to Tyson Leshik. Always a dangerous hitter. Swing at a foul, he got a piece of it. Count rides along at 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Look ahead to the bottom of the inning. Thompson will have the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due. So R.J. Anderson moves over to left field. Mac Michelson in center field for Tice. And Caden Loyland in his usual spot in right field after coming off the mound. 2-2 now the count here to Tyson Leshik. Ground ball booted at third. That'll be an error, allowing Leshik to reach for the 3rd time in the game. Gemmell couldn't quite field it. It's going to bring up Griffin Mitzel, 0 for 2 with a walk. Wayland works on the stretch. Schumacher holds with the runner at first. Wild pitch is going to move Leshik up to second base. So the leadoff man at second base with nobody out. 1 ball, no strikes to count here to Griffin Mitzel.
Looked like he was going to attempt to bunt and pulled the bat back late. I don't know if that affected Dax behind the plate.
Not sure. Strike called. 1-1 now to Mitzel. Leshik, healthy lead at second. Here's a bunt attempt. Tice will field, throws it to first, so get the out. Moving up to third is Leshik on the sac bunt by Mitzel. 1 away, runner at third. Chase Hafley will bat. 0 for 1. He's walked twice and reached down a fielder's choice. Now the infield pulled in with the runner at third and 1 out. First pitch is low, ball 1 to Hafley.
I don't know if he's going to get a good pitch to hit.
You wouldn't think so.
No.
Outside, 2-0 the count. Walking him wouldn't be the end of the world.
No.
At this point, anyway.
No, I don't know if you want to see Duffner, but lesser of two evils. I think we got a sac fly.
Fly ball to center field. Michelson going back. He'll make the catch, and that'll get Leshik in on a sac fly. And a run batted in for Chase Hafley. And it's now 3-1 Blue Sox. So Leshik, that's another unearned run. He reached on an error and comes around to score. 2 outs now to bring up Alexander Duffner, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. Strike 1. Pitch missing low. 1-1 the count to Duffner. As mentioned, it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 due for Thompson in the bottom of this inning. Swing and a miss. Ball and 2 strikes now the count to Duffner. That pitch that let the runner get to second now looks pretty big.
Real big.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled out of play. Still a ball and 2 strikes here to Duffner.
Yeah, they didn't have to waste it out using the bunt.
Swung on and missed. Tice gets his first strikeout. That will retire the Blue Sox. But they're going to pick up an unearned run. They get 1 run on no hits, 1 Thompson error, and nobody left on base. 6.5. ChristianCarsOnline.com scoreboard. Blue Sox 3, Thompson 1.
This is the sports play-by-play leader, KMAV-FM, Mayville, North Dakota. 105.5 FM and KMAV.com.
Designing places of lasting value and beauty, Hepper Olson Architects in Buxton, North Dakota and Warren, Minnesota. Hepper Olson Architects will manage your project with the utmost care and attention to detail. From the planning, design, and oversight of the construction, they have the experience and knowledge to assure the successful completion for any building project. Call 701-841-1000 or visit their website at hepperolson.com.
Eight, 9, and 1 due for Thompson. Bottom of the 7th. They need 2 to tie, 3 to win. They'll set up Jacob Olson, Eli Schumacher, and Dex Obdam to face Chase Halfley. Olson 0 for 2, couple of strikeouts. Halfley has struck out 7 through the first 6. Fly ball lifted into center field. That's going to drop. That'll be a base hit. Nice effort there by the center fielder Duffner, but he couldn't quite come up with it.
Nope. He laid out for it, just didn't fall in the glove.
Nope. So leadoff single by Jacob Olson. Eli Schumacher will bat. He's 0 for 2. Fly to left and caught looking. Fouled back and out of play for strike 1. Wonder how Halfley is, if he's getting tired. He's showing a lot of pitches today.
He's at 92.
That's called a strike. 0-2 now the count here to Schumacher. That'll miss. Ball and 2 strikes now to Eli Schumacher. That misses. 2-2 now the count. Olson the runner at first, nobody out. Swinging a foul, hanging tough is Schumacher. Eli Schumacher. Dex Obdam, the on-deck hitter. High pop-up behind the plate. Leshik can't get to it. Tried to climb the fence. Still a 2-2 count to Eli Schumacher. Runner at first with nobody out. Halfley looks into Leshik. Look at first. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Schumacher. That is strikeout number 8 for Halfley. Dex Obdam will hit. 0 for 1. Fly to center. He's been hit by a pitch, walked, scored a run. The only run for Thompson. He came in on a double off the bat of Tom Schumacher. See if they throw him anything close to the plate. Foul ball out of play up into the trees. 1 strike to count to Obdam. Loser will turn around and they will play the Patriots. Winner is in the championship game tomorrow. Breaking ball misses. 1-1 the count to Obdam. Those pitches he threw yesterday, they don't count into the day, do they?
Just total.
There's a base hit into left field. So now there's 2 on with 1 out. 4th hit of the game.
So he may be approaching the 135 for
Thompson. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've thought about that.
Maybe that's why Coach Locken's coming out.
Kevin Locken coming out to the mound. We got a break in the action. Timeout brought to you by Viking Insurance and Realty of Mayville.
Hail Insurance from Hub International provides peace of mind for the percentage of the crop not covered by federal crop insurance.
You have essentially a gap in what you've historically raised, what your multi-peril isn't going to cover, and that's where that hail kind of gives you that gap coverage where you're able to cover that revenue that you otherwise couldn't with your crop insurance.
Contact Corey McGillis and the team at Hub International to lock in your hail insurance. Hub International at Portland, Mayville, Edmore, Hatton, Buxton, and Mentor.
Local agents with global resources.
It was in double figures anyway yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh. Halfley's still on. Tom Schumacher will come to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double. The 2 runners on base are the ones Thompson has to get around to tie this game up. Halfley tried to not let that happen.
He threw 15 yesterday, Dan.
Okay. Strike 1. 0-1 to count to Tom Schumacher. Walked in the first, doubled in a run in the third, and reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th. So he's 1 for 2 officially. That'll miss for a ball. 1-1 the count. Outfield is playing real deep here for Tom Schumacher. Outside. 2-1 now the count on Tom Schumacher. Olson the runner at second. Obdam aboard at first with 1 out. 2-1 pitch. 3-1 now the count to Tom Schumacher. Jeremy Tice is the on-deck hitter. Now Schumacher asks for time. He'll step back in. Halfley will come set. The 3-1 pitch. Called a strike, a full count to Tom Schumacher. 2 on, 1 out. Thompson trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 7th. Fly ball, center field, and it falls in for a hit. And they won't get to throw to third. The bases are loaded. So 3 base hits have loaded the bases. Olson to third, Obdam to second, Schumacher at first. Jeremy Tice will be the hitter. Jeremy 0 for 3 today. Now, Nate Solis calls time. He wants to talk to all the runners and the hitter. Can you squeeze in 3 runs?
Not on one play, unless there's a couple errors.
Yeah, it depends if they throw it around. But
yes,
the Blue Sox haven't really done that. They don't have any errors today.
They played very clean.
Yeah. Thompson has 3 errors in the game. Actually, at the 2 unearned runs.
Mm-hmm.
Ball 1. To Jeremy Tice. Let's see what Nate Solis has in his mind here to try to get some runs in. Strike called, 1-1 the count. Bases loaded, 1 out. Halfley's next pitch. Ground ball, backhanded, the throw to third, doesn't make it, it gets away. And 2 runs have come in to tie it up. With 2 on, now the winning run is at third base. Error on the throw?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, probably the catch.
I let it drop. It was a base hit.
Oh, I mean on the throw to third.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah, so E8. They'll walk. Loyland will load the bases here. And we're going to get a new pitcher coming on for the Blue Sox, it appears. Breaking the action, Kevin Locken out at the mound. Timeout brought to you by Viking Insurance and Realty of Mayville.
Good luck to the Hillsboro Central Valley Blue Sox Legion baseball team from everyone at Farmers Union Oil in Buxton. Make sure your vehicle is in tip-top running condition by having it serviced at Farmers Union Oil in Buxton. They also have a great selection of tires. And for all of your fuel delivery needs, call Farmers Union Oil of Buxton at 847-2550. That's 847-2550 for Farmers Union Oil in Buxton.
Well, it's tied up. Still just 1 out. Runners at the corners.
They're loaded. They intentionally walked a guy.
Okay, they're loaded, actually, because I wrote that down here. So you got Schumacher at third, Tice at second.
Strike 1, yep.
Strike 1, the count to Eli Gemmel. Now Loyland's the runner at first. Gemmel 1 for 3 on the day. Do you try to squeeze this winning run in?
That's tough with the bases loaded, but if it's suicide squeeze.
Pitch on the way by Halfley, ground ball into left field, and that's going to end it. RBI single off the bat of Eli Gemmel, and Thompson comes back to win this one by a score of 4-3. We kind of waited till late in this game for a lot of the highlights, but Thompson will pick up the win. Fort Thompson post 181 here in the 7th. They come up with 3 runs they needed to win it. They get 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, an error, and there was 2 runners left on base. 3 runners left on base. 4-3, Thompson with the win over Hillsboro Central Valley. So now the Blue Sox, they have to turn around and play Mayport CG. Mayport. We'll come back. Game summary. Let's see. Let's do this again. 4-3, Thompson wins on the ChristianCarsOnline.com scoreboard. Post-game report coming up in a bit.
Hatton Prairie Village is an award-winning nursing home and assisted living facility located in Hatton. For the 13th consecutive year, Hatton Prairie Village has been ranked a 5-star facility by CMS. And for the 11th consecutive year, we have been named among the top nursing homes in the country by U.S. News and World Report, and one of the top facilities in the U.S. for customer experience and satisfaction by Pinnacle Quality Insight. If you are thinking about a nursing home or assisted living apartment, we hope you consider Hatton Prairie Village, a nationally ranked facility for over a decade, providing superior care and services.
Allstate Telephone Company knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great service available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have individual service or a bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. And you can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Allstate Telephone Company. Broadband, voice, TV. Give them a call at 1-800-457-2125.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
Contact Hatton Granite, a trusted name for all your stone needs. Whether it is a monument or countertops, Hatton Granite would be happy to work with you. Every order is custom made. You choose the color, style, and design, and the folks at Hatton Granite will bring it to life. They have the largest inventory in the area and competitive pricing. Family owned since 1904, Hatton Granite is located at 1205 Dakota Avenue in Hatton. Give them a call at 543-3494 or visit their website, hattongranite.com.
Well, the game summary is brought to you by ChristianCarsOnline.com. Wild finish in this one. Thompson was down 3-1, and they rallied to win it 4-3 to move on to tomorrow's championship round. Thompson 4 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors. They leave 9 on base. Hillsboro-Reynolds Blue Sox 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error. They strand 7. The Blue Sox take a 1-0 lead in the top of the first. Tyson Leshek hit by a pitch, went to second on a wild pitch, then a throwing error by the pitcher and a throwing error by the center fielder let him come around to score to make it 1-0. The Blue Sox to go up 2-0 on a leadoff home run by Tyson Leshek in the top of the third. Thompson gets on the board in the bottom of the third. Dex Avdom hit by a pitch, an RBI double by Tom Schumacher, and that makes it a 2-1 game. The Blue Sox will strike for an unearned run again in the 7th. Well, Leshek reaches on an error and comes in on a sac fly off the bat of Chase Halfley. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. Thompson trailing by 2, a leadoff single by Jacob Olson. With 1 out, Dex Avdom singles. Tom Schumacher singles, load him up. And then actually there was a throwing error in there, 2 runs scored to tie it. And then it was Eli Gemmel with the game-winning RBI as he drove in Tom Schumacher. Thompson with the win now, 14-7-1. Blue Sox dropped to 10-12 on the season. We'll come back. We'll take a look at pitching totals and more when we return.
What if your next job paid you up to $60 per clocked hour? Finley Motors of Mayville and Finley are hiring auto techs right now. This is your chance to work in a clean, air-conditioned shop with top-tier benefits like health, dental, vision, simple IRA, paid vacation, and paid GM and EV training. If you're ready for more money, better training, and a shop that respects your time and skills, call 701-524-1200 or email carl@finleymotors.com today.
Well, the winning pitcher in relief will be Jeremy Tice. Caden Loyland, the starter for Thompson, 6 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, walked 7, struck out 8, a wild pitch, and he hit a man. Jeremy Tice pitches the top of the 7th, gets the win. He goes 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 unearned run, and a strikeout. Loss to go to Chase Halfley, 6 1/3, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 were earned, walked 4, struck out 8, and he hit a man. At the plate for the Blue Sox, Tyson Leshek 1 for 3, a home run, a solo shot, and hit by a pitch, scored a run, and reached on an error and scored the 3rd run for the Blue Sox in the 7th. The other Blue Sox hit was by Bryce Miller. He goes 1 for 3. For Thompson, Dex Avdom 1 for 2, hit by a pitch, walked. He singled and scored. He scored their 1st run in the 3rd when Tom Schumacher doubled him in. Schumacher 2 for 3, an RBI and a run scored. Jeremy Tice with an RBI single. Caden Loyland walks, and then an RBI was intentionally passed, and then Eli Gemmel with the game-winning single into left field, as Thompson comes from behind to win by a score of 4-3. So there's your, well, I suppose I should tell you what these guys, I didn't give you what Thompson did. Yeah, I did. Never mind. I went through all that. So that's the game summary brought to you by ChristianCarsOnline.com. Player of the game selections are brought to you by Mayville State. Make it Mayville. Go online, mayvillestate.edu/makeitmayville. I'm going to go for co-players of the game. For Thompson, Tom Schumacher. 2 hits and 3 official at-bats, plus a walk. Also, he was on base 4 times, had an RBI and a run scored. And Eli Gemmel goes 2 for 4 and has the game-winning RBI. For Hillsboro-Reynolds Blue Sox, their player of the game, Tyson Leschik, scored all 3 runs, hit a homer, and he accounted for all of the scoring for the Blue Sox. So that's going to wrap up game number 6. Let's take a short break. We'll be back. Game 7 coming your way here in just a little bit.
Live sports coverage has been brought to you by the KMSR Inc. Sports Boosters and by area businesses from the communities taking part in the game. Please support the sponsors you heard in tonight's broadcast, or at the very least, stop in and thank them. This has been a presentation of KMSR Inc., the Red River Valley sports play-by-play leader.